السلام عليكم. مرحبا بكم من جديد في الجنيب الأخير من الومتلات. أيوشا السيادة والسادات.
All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin.
Welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't know what I was saying there, I was basically Google translating English to Arabic, basically just said, welcome to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, as you can see the ticker, there is some big news, breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, there is a bid from the Saudi media group, the consortium, whatever it is, that's the buzzword, consortium. And it seems like it may be a legitimate source that's basically saying there is a bid of that nature. And it's happy times, of course. It's very excited times. If we can go from Roman to Saudi money, Middle Eastern money, I mean, we will literally see no change. In fact, we may even see an upgrade. But then there are other, parts of the fan base who are not happy with this particular scenario. They're concerned about, once again, the source of income and the notorious involvement in for some of these organizations in the government of bin Salman. But we're going to talk about all of this. Obviously, we touch on Todd Boehly and the Swiss owner, American consortium, along with, I think, Jack Goldstein, who's a British property investor as well. So we'll talk about all of that, and we'll definitely talk about corruption, in some of these owners. Some people actually think that you can be a billionaire and not be corrupted. Let's look at the news, ladies and gentlemen. This is what's breaking at the moment. Saudi media group have made a 2.7 billion, 3.5 billion offer to buy Chelsea. Mohamed Alkhereiji is a Chelsea fan and leading private consortium. No direct government links. And the news is broken by Ben Jacobs. I really don't know who this brother is, but a lot of the Chelsea news reporting Twitter account are quoting and tweeting all of his stuff out. So makes me think that there could be some sort of legitimacy behind that. There's a feeling that Turki Al-Sheikh might be involved if the bid is accepted, close to MBS advisor. This is Mohammed bin Salman advisor. Currently, it's being denied, but it is in progress. If it progresses, then it's a time of name which raises concerns about government influence. Ben Jacobs is reporting that as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, look, the thing about ownership with all of these billionaire owners, if you really dig deep, you will find that they're associated with many questionable individuals. Now, we have to need to talk deep about this. We have to understand you cannot run away from corruption. Corruption is sadly a part of society, and it lives in every single aspect of life. Like, I look outside now, right? I'll tell you exactly, I'm surrounded by properties. You think the property market's not corrupted? Massively corrupted. Commissions, under the table transactions, money laundering. There's a school right in front of me. You think that school is not somewhat taking under the table payments to fit in some students that probably don't deserve to be in that school? Do you know what I mean? There's corruption everywhere. Transport industry, there's corruption there as well. You cannot run away from corruption, sadly. That's the truth. And at a government level, there's definitely corruption. UK government acting all innocent, they are massively corrupted. So if you dig deep, you will find corruption in every single one of these owners. People are somewhat saying, I'd rather have that American consortium with Todd Boehly. You think Todd Boehly became a billionaire without stabbing someone's back or multiple people's back? You don't make that kind of money if you're not sidestepping your way to do stuff. Todd Bowley is apparently going to go into partnership with a particular individual called Jack Goldstein, I think, or Jonathan Goldstein. Jonathan Goldstein is part of the British, investment property industry. You think the investment property industry is clean? No way it's clean. No way. Property market's probably very, very highly corrupted. The amount of money laundering that happens in that industry is not even funny. The amount of people that get done by overpricing, the commissions that get transacted is mad. It truly is mad. So, look, we can sit here and argue that, oh, I don't want these Saudi Arabian, and this is the thing. This is what I've been saying. You have to put away all of these stuff that these owners might be doing in the background and just simply focus on football. And even football itself, you think Premier League is not corrupted. Premier League is corrupted to its core. If you just do your research, you'll find corruption within Premier League. I'm telling you, the hierarchies. You think some of these people that are bagging all the money in the Premier League are clean? No way. No way. So, look, we can sit here and try and find who some of these individuals are associated with. It'll be a long day. It'll be a long day. You will not find a single person that's clean. Marina Granovskaya is offering interested groups in buying Chelsea Gardens during the Chelsea Gardens during the process. Parties will have to show their motivation for sale and business plan, a cash bid of close to 3 billion, a list of advisors, and the time to completion on the sale. This is coming from Sami Mokbel. So that's good that Marina is helping out during this process, and it seems like they want a particular owner that has a solid business plan for Chelsea. We got our wages are off the hook. We need a new stadium. We have all of these players that are out of contract that we need to do something about. Thomas Tuchel's contract needs to be looked at. All the stuff and their wages. So the owner just can't come in and sit back and relax. There's a lot of work that needs to be done, a lot of money that needs to be invested. And of course, they need to understand how can they make this business a profitable business as well. We are pressing the government to allow our supporters to have access to tickets. Meetings are taking place daily in search of a resolution. The EPL and FA are also discussing with the government the sporting integrity issues raised if they do not permit fans. And look at this. This in itself is an example of corruption. How's the government intervening? The EPL and FA are also discussing with the government sporting integrity. Like, how are we not able to sell tickets? Think about it for a second, ladies and gentlemen. But hopefully we come to a resolution very soon and we can start selling tickets to the general public, the fans who are getting hurt unnecessarily in this whole fiasco. Those trying to buy Chelsea have been given access to Chelsea's last set of accounts and their enormous wage bill to minimize the chance of the winning bidder stalling on a deal or pulling out, with Rain hoping a sale could go through by the end of the month. Look, we need a sale to happen by the end of the month, ladies and gentlemen. We can't afford to dwindle around with this situation. We need a prospective buyer, hopefully by the end of this week, and then a transaction completed very, very soon. I know Matt Law has been saying that a transaction could go probably, may take somewhere around 6 weeks, but I don't know if we can manage 6 weeks. I don't think we have the money. Everything is frozen unless the Premier League starts to relax on some of these sanctions that they've, posed on us. A consortium being fronted by the American billionaire Todd Bowley and the British property tycoon Jonathan Goldstein has emerged as the leading contender to buy Chelsea. Todd Bowley and the British property tycoon. How do you become a tycoon if you're not corrupted? As I said, the property market is heavily corrupted, ladies and gentlemen. And if you think these guys are clean, you are probably one of the bigger fools than anyone out there, to be honest. And Todd Bowley as well, American billionaire. You don't become a billionaire in America if you're clean. Let me tell you that much. Rain, the American merchant bank who are in charge of selling Chelsea, expects a sale could happen by the end of the month after positive conversation with the UK government, which is great news. Ladies and gentlemen, bottom line. Look, my personal feeling is I would love the Saudi owners, at least with them. I think someone quoted their net worth at the moment is somewhere around 1.3 trillion. 1.3 trillion. That's what they're worth. Ishan in this particular channel has mentioned quite a few times that the turnover they make on a yearly basis is more than a billion. So these guys are serious investors, and I would love to have them. Do they have dirt in the background? Perhaps they do. But we need to be able to separate that away and focus on football. If they do the right thing by our football club, that's all I can judge them on. Because if I actually go behind and do investigative jobs as to where their source of income is coming from, I will never find an owner. You will never find a clean owner. It would have to be owned by us fans. And I don't know how that transaction can actually happen. You would have to put Chelsea in the stock market or something. And even then, there would have to be a majority owner. And you think that owner is going to be clean? Look, deep down, none of us are clean. None of us are clean. That's the bottom line. That's the sad reality. We need to focus on football. And my personal preference would be the Saudi owners, because I feel money won't be a factor and they'll be ambitious to win more silverware, more trophies. And that's all I can ever say. Let me know what your thoughts are, ladies and gentlemen, about all of this, how you feel about the Saudi owners, how you feel about the American consortium, and I suppose corruption in football in general, and corruption in society. Let me know your thoughts. If you've enjoyed this video, smash the like button. If you're here for the first time, subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Until next time, see you.